Alright, what is going on, you beautiful children of God? Today we'll be making a video that I never thought I would have the privilege of making. Today we will be reviewing Fortnite OG. Ladies and gentlemen, they did what we asked for. A gaming moment to go down in history has been played out before our eyes, and we have the privilege of going back to the OG map. We got to go back home, boys. I just wanted to go ahead and make a video, probably not quite as long as some of the other ones, but I'm not sure actually, because there's a lot to say about this little 1 month long season. But I want to go ahead and make a video going over everything in this season. If you've watched any of these videos before, you know the drill by now. We're just going to review the parts of this season, and I'm going to give a little bit of insight on why I think this is one of the greatest things I've ever done. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into the video, and I will be starting off with the Battle Pass. So the Battle Pass this season, they only had 4 skins, but I think they did a really good job with what they had, and honestly, it's kind of worth the same price as a normal Battle Pass. So the first skin we had was Spectronite. Oh my gosh. Best tier 100 skin in the game, easily. Top 5 Battle Pass skin, easily. Probably a top 10 skin of all time for me, personally. I pretty much only wore this skin for like 2 straight weeks. This is one of the greatest skins ever, and the only complaint I have with it is that the normal colors on the body don't really match up that great with the trim colors and like the crystals and stuff. But other than that, absolutely fantastic skin. I'm gonna give this skin a 9 out of 10. I love this skin to death, and they just managed to bring back the OG skins by making one of the greatest skins of all time. So thank you, Epic. You did a great job on the tier 1 skin here. The next skin is the little split skin. Now, this was a really good inclusion. I think that mixing 2 of the most popular meme skins in the game that both fit together, oh my gosh, they did a great job on the skin. I haven't worn the skin, I won't lie to you, because I just don't really like how the Peely skins look. But if we were to ever run meme skins, this is probably the skin I would go for, because I think they did such a good job combining 2 skins that fit together so well. This skin is probably like a 7 out of 10, just because I don't really like the proportions of Peely, even though I like the skin. And the next skin is going to be Renegade Lynx. I think it's an interesting mix for sure. 2 skins who, you know, looking at their styles, one of them's a futuristic furry, and the other one is like a not like medieval, but like post-apocalyptic, like scrappy sort of soldier. They actually fit them together pretty well. I'm surprised. The blue and the rust color actually kind of fit. I like it. I mean, not to mention, it's a freaking bad as heck cat girl, man. What can I say? I gotta give this skin, I'll give this skin a 7 out of 10 also. I really like it, but it's a little bit bland. That's my only complaint. However, the super style is really nice, and I love the style with like the colors all like changing and stuff. They did a pretty good job on this one too. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. And the tier 100 skin, oh my goodness. Omega Rock, once again, 2 skins who, you know, you have this medieval warrior and a futuristic superhero. Who would think they go together? Nobody, but they decided to go ahead and make one of the best tier 100 skins of all time, Omega Rock. I absolutely love how they made him big, but he wasn't too bulky to the point where he's just annoying to wear. Great color scheme, great skin, such a good skin. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. They did a fantastic job on the skin. So the next thing we're gonna view is the map. Now, this isn't really like any other seasons before, because this is just the chapter 1 map, which is nearly perfect. Paradise Palms, my favorite POI in all of Fortnite, finally came back, and I've landed there probably half of my games this entire season. Absolutely loving it. There's not really much to go through with this map, because it's literally just the chapter 1 map, except some slight changes, like, I don't know, there's 2 barns at Fatal Fields, like random stuff like that, no big deals. Now, the place where it kind of gets interesting is when you look at the map updates throughout the season. Now, initially, I think everybody kind of thought that we were going to get like all of the seasons phasing through each week. We would get every single season. Looking back, now that they actually didn't do that, I kind of understand it. I was trying to push out all of these new updates every like 5 or 6 days. That's kind of crazy. Now, I do wish they would have done a little bit more than just the island and a little bit of the snow POI. The snow biome's fine, but they definitely should have added Polar Peak. The Cube Island, I mean, that's fine. There really wasn't anything else with that season. But I think they should have maybe added like 1 Neo POI and maybe just like Lazy Lagoon or something. Like just 1 or 2 POIs more. Just to switch it up, just because that's kind of what we thought we were getting. At least giving us a little bit more would have been nice, which I know, of course, Fortnite, give us more, which I know that's the stereotypical, you know, 12-year-old mouth breather Fortnite fan. Give us more. It's just, you know, we thought we were going to get a lot more than we did, just because we thought we were getting all of the season maps. But now I understand, like, yeah, okay, that would have actually been really crazy if they really did give us an entire new season every single, not even a week. Like, that would have been a little crazy. But I just think they could have maybe thrown in a little bit more just to, like, acknowledge some of the season's existence, instead of just saying, like, season 9 we'll throw in the proximity launcher and that's it. Like, they just could have siphoned it out a little bit better. But other than that, at a base level, this map's like a 9.5 out of 10. It's the best map ever. But saying that we didn't get all the map changes we could have got, I'll say this map's, let's call this map a 9 out of 10. All right. Listen, it's still the OG map. It's still absolutely amazing, and I'm just thankful we're back. Even if we didn't get everything we wanted, we got the OG Fortnite map back, and we still got a little bit of the snow biome. I mean, come on. I don't think we can really be complaining that much here with what we got. In my opinion, what really makes this season special is the loot pool. Now, they could have just given us this map and just a basic loot pool we had before that wasn't the old guns or anything like that. And, I mean, we would have all still been happy, but this loot pool really shows why Fortnite needs to just stick to being simple. We went from having all these features, you have to open vaults and get bounties and fight bosses, and then you get slurp juices and mythics, and when you fight someone, it's like they can just heal back up instantly, and you have to use all these random different little, like, explosive guns and things, and you have to use different tactics to just basically traverse the map. To now, you drop in, you get your guns, and you fight, and that's all there is to it. I think that there is something to be said about them not really adding back the old version of the Scar, right? The Scar and the normal AR seem like they have the Chapter 4 bloom, which is not good. I could be wrong, and I could just be bad. However, it's still better than what we had last season, where the only gun that you really needed to have to win the game was the twin mag. Overall, this loot pool has really showed me how much I enjoy simplicity in this game. It's not Chapter 2 simplicity, where you go an entire season with literally 5 guns in the loot pool and like 2 mythics, and then that's it. That sucked. That was boring. That was not basic and simple. That was boring and lackluster. This still has some fun guns with the flintlock and the deagle and the hunting rifle, right? Just to name a few of my favorite guns in the game. Not to mention, you have, once again, the normal ARs, some basic SMGs. You also got some cool explosives. The movement this season, oh, fantastic. You got that buffed grappler. The grappler is my favorite movement item in the game. So cool. Then you have the shockwaves and rifts and all these things to help you move. You got fun little items like the bush and stuff so you can meme around. But what really made this season was the return of the pump shotgun for the first time in what feels like a long time. Because when the Havoc came out, for some reason, I wasn't super good with it, even though it's basically just the pump. I don't know why. I've practiced with it in creative and I'm good with it now, but something about the pump is just so different. The pump shotgun is back in the game, and now it feels like that when I edit a wall and I shoot someone, I can do damage. It feels like when I push someone and I have a spaz in my inventory, I hold the power in that fight because I can rely on my aim, because I play creative with this gun every single day. And it's like I can finally live that out. They reverted the worst change in this game ever. I don't know why it's not creative, which is lame, but pump shotguns, for some reason only in pubs, but the gold pump shotgun does 200 damage. That's the worst change I've ever made to this video game, is taking out 200 pumps. Because that's what made creative fun, that's what made box fighting fun. And they added it back to the game, and ladies and gentlemen, I got to see with my own eyes this season. 203. 203 on my screen. My friend called me at midnight on a school night 6 times to make sure that I saw that he hit a 200 pump, and he was geeking. That's really what made this season fun for me, is the fact that the pump shotgun is back. Overall, with this loot pool, this OG fun loot pool, which for some reason has the grapple glove and a rift event, and now the dirt bikes, I don't really understand, but with this loot pool, great movement, great vehicles, got the ballers, got the ATKs, and great guns overall. This loot pool is going to be a 9 out of 10 for me. A 9 out of 10. I think they might have gone a little bit overboard. I think sometimes there was a little bit too much, RPG and quad launcher and grenade launcher, I think, were all in the game at once, and there doesn't need to be the case. But other than that, this was a near perfect loot pool. 9 out of 10 on the loot pool. As of the making of this video, we will be leaving this map in 2 days. Now this chapter, it's not really a chapter, I guess. This little intermission has been the most fun Fortnite I've played since chapter 3. I love chapter 3 to death. Hot take. I had the most fun in chapter 3. But this chapter, this little month-long season thing, is absolutely hitting the mark. I never thought I would see the day where they actually brought this map back, because we asked for so long. This is one of the biggest things in gaming history, is OG Fortnite. The fact that they had 44 million players their first day. The fact that I can log on Fortnite and see at least 1 million people playing build mode alone is absolutely astonishing. I think we need to recognize this for what it is. It is a moment in gaming history, and there's no denying that. This is years in the making of players wanting this back, and we have it. We're home, boys. We're taking home back. But all jokes aside, I see so many people still managing to complain. It's not the same. It was never going to be the exact same. Not just because, the graphics are a little bit different, or because players build more than they used to. But guess what? We were all younger back then. Times were simpler. I was, 7th grade when I first played Fortnite in Chapter 1, Season 5? It was never going to be like that, because that was a long time ago. For gaming, oh man, 5 years is crazy for gaming. To think how different the gaming industry has become, how Fortnite played a role in gaming becoming this mainstream phenomenon. It wasn't going to be the same as it was in 2018, because life will never be the same as it was in 2018, because we're all older. We're big kids now. But guess what? We still got the best that I think we could have got with this season. Let me tell you how much I love this season. My seasonal average for wins is usually around 30. Do you know how many wins I have this season as of now? 30. And this is only 1/3 of the time of a normal season. So in 1 month, because I was not playing that much creative compared to normal. Normally I play more creative than I do pubs. With a pump shotgun in my inventory, I have dropped 30 wins already. And I'll still probably get a few more before the end of the season. So that's how much I love this season. That's how much pubs I've been playing. And honestly, I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit worse just because I'm not practicing as much, but I don't even care because I'm having so much fun. In the end, this season is so crazy to me because we always wanted the map back. We always wanted OG Fortnite back, but it always just seemed like a dream. And it didn't really hit me until I loaded in and saw that map, and I was like, this is actually real. So thank you for making one of the most hype moments of my life, for the 20-minute queue that I waited to get into the game and loaded into the map. Thank you, Epic Games, for doing something right after Chapter 4 was not that great in my opinion. So overall, Fortnite OG, even though it's just a month long, this season's going to get a 9 out of 10. This season is definitely a top 10 season. Thank you guys so much for being with me on this journey. I cannot wait for Chapter 5. I really can't. If they keep it simple, they keep the pump and stuff like that on a simple map, honestly, I'm happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed Fortnite OG as much as I did, which I imagine you did. And thank you, Epic Games, for bringing back our childhood. This has been absolutely amazing. Never thought this would happen. Never thought I'd be making this video. But here we are. Have a great day. And I hope you guys enjoy Chapter 5.